If you have a minute, I'd like you to come meet my friends here at Wall Lake. Their home just happens to be for sale. So Michael, you've been a minister in this area for a long time, and your love for Christ is quite evident, but tell us about your love for fishing.
Oh goodness, I started out when I was a kid. We used to go to Canada every year. That was our family vacation for years. And I've just been around water my whole life. And my dad and I went fishing a lot. I even have a 1949 old Mercury motor I had restored that I've got up in the man cave above the garage because it was the first motor I remember Dad having.
Is that right?
Yeah, and just got a lot of memories with it. But we just love the water. The whole family does.
Yeah.
And so pretty much my whole life in one way or another has been on water, and of course fishing. And I love fishing, but I just love being on the water.
Yeah. So this isn't the first lake you've lived on. Is there anything different about this lake compared to any others?
The association here at this lake really takes good care of it. They do water sampling. They do grants for the invasive weed control. It's ranked as one of the cleanest lakes in the state, and they a lot of good fishing. Plus, we're part of the DNR stocking program. They put in walleye every year. Last fall, I believe they put in 2,200 5 to 8 inch walleye. There's bluegill, there's bass, there's perch, crappie, pike. You can catch just about anything in the lake.
Yeah. So the walleye part's going to be a secret. We don't want anybody to know that.
Oh yeah, I shouldn't have brought that up.
Well, that sounds great, and it sounds like the perfect lake to fish. The other thing is that traffic is a little bit different here than maybe compared to Crooked or James or some of the other lakes, right?
Yeah, we don't have a whole lot of traffic. We've got the little road down here, but it just circles the lake, and it's pretty much local traffic only. So you really don't even notice it all that much, especially sitting in the house. You kind of look over top of it.
Yeah. And if somebody had a boat they wanted to put in the water, is there a ramp?
Yeah, across the lake there's public access. It's a nice one. It's handicap accessible also. Of course, I'm fortunate. I got my nice little roller dock right there.
Right.
Takes 5 minutes put in, 5 minutes put out.
And we're going to leave that behind.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I've had a lot of people want it. I said, no, it's going to stay with the house.
Yeah, good. So speaking of the house, Cindy, when you guys bought this house, of course, there were things that just weren't quite up to par. A lot of it was left unfinished.
Correct.
But then there were some other things that just didn't meet what you thought a new home should be for you. So tell us a little bit about what you did when you first saw the house and said, this has to change.
When I first saw the house, I saw 1990s oak everywhere.
1990s oak.
It was,
Yeah.
It was oak cabinetry, oak woodwork, oak stairs. It was just everywhere. And I was just like, this has got to change. So we gutted the kitchen. I painted a lot of the other oak to get rid of it.
So all of the old kitchen came out.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So the whole new kitchen, all new cabinetry, with soft closed drawers and doors and things. And it's just like, yeah, we got under cabinet lighting in there now. It's a whole new island and lots of storage. So yeah, it's much, much nicer than that.
So with your background in art and in decorating, what did you think about what you might do differently because you're at the lake versus somewhere else? Is there anything in particular that you wanted to make it feel like a lake property?
That was my biggest challenge, I have to say. I'd never lived on a lake before, and it's like, how do you make it look like a lake house? So I got thinking about the colors. I wanted to use colors like blues of water, sand colors, and things like this that you see in nature more so than what you might have in a home off the lake.
Yeah. So, one of the things that you have that's different than a lot of lake homes is your primary bedroom really has a view of the lake.
Yes.
And so first thing in the morning you open the blinds and there's the view of the lake. I think that's fantastic.
Yeah.
So where's your favorite place just to have coffee?
I don't drink coffee. I drink Diet Mountain Dew. So in the morning, I get up and I get my Diet Mountain Dew and I just look out the windows. It's amazing. We replaced all the windows across the front.
Yeah.
Put all brand new ones in, and every time you walk in the front of the house, it's calming to get up in the morning and look out the lake. And especially like this morning, there was not even a ripple. It was like glass. Another interesting thing about the house, I don't care what room you're in, you have a water view. Front, back, side, you can see water from somewhere.
That's pretty unusual.
Yeah.
To be able to see the lake from just about any room.
Yeah,
so, yeah. We're leaving the lake, moving to town. What is it the most about the lake you'll miss?
Probably the tranquility of this lake. It's a limited speed access lake. We would take pontoon rides just about every evening. The kids would like to come out and swim off the pontoon, but they're growing up. They've got their own lives. They don't come around as much, and we just decided it's time to downscale and move in closer to town. And I'm going to finally retire at the end of this year, and we're going to spend a lot of time down in Florida, hopefully 4 or 5 months during the winter. And
Yeah, good for you.
it's just lake life is, you can't describe it unless you've been there.
Yeah.
It's just so quiet and calming just to even sit here around the fire pit in the evening with a fire and just look at the lake.
Yeah. So there's a part of the house that we talked about earlier, Mike, that you mentioned you have a name for it. What do you call that?
Above the garage, and it's as you can tell in the pictures, it's a big garage. There was a large room that was a woodworking shop for the previous owner, and I had a totally remodeled carpet, paint, everything. Got a pool table up there, TV, and I call it my man cave. I've got some mounts up there, and when I want to watch NASCAR or I want to watch football, which Cindy don't care a whole lot about, we just go up there and sit. I enjoy watching the TV, and Cindy enjoys me not bugging her.
Yeah.
And
So
the grandkids love it too.
Yeah.
They had a pool table up there, had a Pac-Man game up there. We had bunk beds where they could stay, and there's a full bath right at the bottom of the stairs in the kitchen, so it's almost like another bedroom.
Yeah. So Cindy, with your eye for art and all of that goes with maybe decorating a home, did he let you go into that room and do anything, or is that all his?
He helped. I had to pick out paint colors.
Did you?
And, yeah, I got a little bit of say-so in it, but a lot of it is.
I'm colorblind. Anything looks good to me.
So Cindy, the time will come soon when we have a buyer for your home. What are you going to miss the most about the lake?
The peace, the tranquility, but I love the wildlife out here. I mean, we were sitting in there before you guys arrived, and it's just, there's a heron walking across in front of the lake.
Yeah.
Or I see him fly by of an evening or something, and I see the swans are out there again today, and different
the
things
eagle.
like that. The eagle, yeah, I love to see the eagle flying around and coming down and getting a fish and stuff. So things like that, and just, nature in general.
Talk briefly about the nature that's here. Isn't it fascinating that you actually have frontage on 2 lakes?
Yes.
I don't know anybody that has frontage on this lake, and then you step out back and there's frontage on another lake. What can you tell us about the lake that's out back?
Well, it's a brown lake. There's no public access to it. It's a great fishing lake. I never built a pier back there. I was going to, but I just didn't have the strength of the energy. I had a lot of friends who said, man, that lake is such good fishing. Why don't you put a pier in? I'd say, come and help me, and they didn't.
That's not how it works.
But if I was younger when I bought this, that would have been one of the first things I've done.
Yeah.
Because you've got a 10-foot access back there, which isn't a lot, but it's plenty big enough to put a pier and have a small rowboat or something back there. It's a small lake, but great fishing because there's no public access or anything.
Yeah.
And our lake flows into it, and that's another nice thing about this lake. It can never flood because we have a spillway that goes back to Brown Lake, so the water level can get high, but it can never flood, which is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting that you actually have 2 choices to fish or to boat or canoe or kayak right out your door. You go out the front door, you have one. You go out the back door, you have another. That's pretty fascinating.
Yeah, her niece was up one time, and I had a canoe, and they took the canoe back there, put it in the water, and did a little fishing and just canoed around that lake back there.
Yeah. One of the other things that's kind of unusual here is you can literally walk to dinner. So tell us about the restaurant that's here on the lake.
Wall Lake Tavern, been here forever. And it's a local spot. Everybody knows about it. The food is phenomenal. And when I first moved to this lake, I was down the road a little bit, a real small house, about 800 square foot. And Mark sold it for us because my wife didn't want to live in an 800 square foot house with me. But anyway, my kids used to joke with me because I'd got a lot of my meals there. I'd call up and I'd go pick them up, and they'd say, okay, where are you going to eat on Monday nights because they're not open then? But it's so convenient. If we've had a long day, Cindy doesn't feel like cooking, we just call over there, wait 15 minutes, walk over, and we've got our supper. And their specialty is fish and steak, but all their food is really good.
Yeah. And it's kind of the local gathering place, isn't it, for the people on Wall Lake and the general area around Orland and all?
Yes, quite a few people.
Yeah.
Friday, Saturday nights, parking lot's usually full.
Thank you for taking a minute to listen to us talk about Wall Lake and our friends Mike and Cindy here at Wall Lake, their home for sale, and just invite you to check it out, either Zillow, Realtor.com, whatever your favorite site is that you go to. Go to the Mike Thomas webpage if you'd like, check out all the good photos of this home and the location and all, just invite you to give me a call and let's talk about this.